All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's another day. It's a little bit windy, but man, it's a chilly one. Very, very faint. I know it doesn't pick up on camera. I can hear geese flying above, probably that way. I guess it's that time of the year where all the geese start flying south. It's I know I document it pretty much every year, but I figured it's a little late for that. But I guess it's happening. It's getting a little bit cooler out now. We got some colder days, and yeah, I'm going to take out some of the stuff from yesterday. In fact, I'll only take out this box. I'm going to leave that scrap metal in there. And yeah, let's make another fun day of trash picking with taco stacks and hopefully find some cool things on this nice chilly afternoon. So let's do it. I think I pretty much have to get this. Oh, I forgot I'm wearing one of those hoodies that have the hood. Or the hoodies that have the hood. Yeah, no, the hoodies have the drawstring. So I got to fold that thing back into my hood, which I'm doing right now. You guys can't see because, well, you can't see. That I never took out because I never went to my barn. But I think this one chair is just awesome. I think it might be worth it to try and clean it. I'll take this and I'm going to grab that chair, I think. I don't think I've ever picked up a chair that's upholstered. It's one of those things that's like kind of skeeves me out, but at the same time, you know, it's someone's chair. I mean like mattresses. I mean, used mattresses are kind of like, could be kind of weird to pick up because you don't know what's really went on, but like someone slept on it, you know? It's a pretty cool TV also. Oh man. Taking this chair. Yeah, I got it. Let's take a quick little Google search on that TV because I can't get rid of it if I don't do something with it. Isn't this thing sweet or what? $199 best offer. Have any sold? I think I saw another one there. $185, $100. All right, we'll grab it. I waved to whoever that car was because I thought it was kind of cool. All right. It's even got that. That thing's probably worth more than that thing. That's got that very mid-century vibe, which is hot everywhere, but I don't know if it's like actually mid-century or if it's reproduction. Now I have to do my best not to damage those items I just grabbed. Hey look, a cat tree. Just what I want. I assume that's probably trash, but it's always... Well, I'll just take this. The top right here is actually on that couch, and I do not want that, and I don't want to fall. So that I can get behind. Those are they're paper bags for like leaves and branches. These people have some over there. People on the left do as well. I mean, I'm not going to show you. Not going to be a trash picking video of just nothing but leaf bags, but I don't understand why places recommend you use plastic bags, because plastic really isn't like dissolvable, like biodegradable, like I just saw a plastic bag of leaves back there. Whereas paper bags kind of make sense. I mean, the paper's going to break down. So it's kind of just an interesting, notable thing that I've kind of noticed throughout this entire season. Pizza box. This almost looks like Christmas lights. It's not. Everything, I guess, has to go through the side door today until we completely jam-pack this thing. I haven't really found too much. This is actually only the second stop I made in this town. Someone yelling down there. Not really sure how much stuff we'll find here towards the end of the year. Although you start to think, like, maybe after the holidays, a bunch of people got new items and they're throwing away old items. That could be a possibility. I just know the winter is always a little bit of a slowdown. Even with myself, I mean, I throw away a lot of garbage, but even in the winter, I don't really, like, jam-pack the garbage like I would during the summer. Now, what the heck is that? Is that a yard sale, or is that, what the heck is that? I don't know if that's, what the heck is that? Is that a yard sale? It says yard sale. I guess it's a yard sale. We'll stop at a yard sale. Alright. And just like that, I got a quick reminder about why I don't like going to yard sales. Alright, so not a box. Just a handful. Handful of these fans from the, I forgot even the name of the house. Oh, the capacitor house. Okay, there. Let's not break that. Got this small pink stand out here. It's not really up my alley. Probably just leave it for the next one. Someone else out here wants it. I don't know what I'd really do with it. Not old enough for me. Leave it for the next person. Alright, that tree doesn't have many, but it has a couple. The one thing I have never noticed until this year, driving down this dirt road, it's kind of loud, is that you can really see pine cones on trees. Is how many pine cones some of these pine trees have. I mean, whenever I notice pine cones, they're always on the ground. This road is crazy. Alright, wow, man, I feel like I got a headache just from that road. I've never really noticed pine cones in the pine trees. I've only noticed them on the ground. And if you've ever thought like that, take a look at a pine tree next time that has pine cones, and you'd be really amazed how cool they look. Alright, well, we made it back. So a little bit of a slower day out here, but really, really cool chair. That is an awesome piece. Now, I've been looking at it over and over, and I'm like, that can't be actually vintage. It just has the look of vintage. So I've never actually flipped it over, but I imagine I flip it over, it's going to look like a new tag on, oh no, that is definitely old. Wow. Alright, well, that solves that. Well, needs a little bit of work, like we all do. However, that is a very, very nice mid-century modern furniture. I guess those are called hairpin legs, and it's kind of funny because you can buy them online, and I've seen like newer furniture with them, and just by looking at them from here to there, these are a much heavier duty ones than I've ever seen. So that could definitely be a telltale sign. I mean, they're probably twice as thick as the newer metal. Wow. And I'm always skeptical about picking this stuff up just because of like its fabric and all that, but I mean, I know it'll definitely be used in the future. So I did grab this, and this is kind of like the really cool thing, at least. I mean, I thought that was cool. I was going to skip out on this, but I've had so many people tell me at auctions and leave comments about always picking up old televisions. However, I've been very, very skeptical of doing that. But I will take a Ninja Turtle television or any of those 90s or 80s toys, themes. If there was like a Nintendo TV, I will always try to scoop them up from now on, because that stuff is getting harder and harder to find. And if you're trying to go for like a vintage game room, especially like a 90s and Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega game room, as long as this thing works, that would look sweet hooked up with any sort of system. It even has the remote. So if for some reason this thing doesn't work, I probably can find somebody who can make it work. I can always do something with the remote. And I'm pretty confident the remote is probably worth a little bit of money, because how often do you find either of these, but how often do you find a remote? I feel like everyone always loses the remote, and then you go out and just buy a new one that's completely not the same. But that is a really, really cool find. We do have some scrap metal as well. Can't be a trash picking episode without some scrap metal. But that's going to wrap it up here. I'm not sure how many more trash picking episodes I'm going to be able to get into before the new year, but happy holidays to everyone out there. And of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, smack the like button. It truly helps out the channel tremendously with giving this video a little bit of boost in the algorithm and getting out there and reaching more viewers. So I thank you for that. And if you guys want to see more, subscribe down below. Be plenty more treasure hunts in the future. Catch you guys next time. Next adventure, who knows what we'll get into. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.